Let's find factors and roots of quadratic equations. The equations of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. We can find the factors and the roots of those equations. Suppose we have an equation of the form ax squared plus bx minus c. That is 3x squared plus 2x minus 8. So this is the equation of this form. How we can find the factors? So in this one, we need to see that we have the product of the first and the last term. The coefficients of first and last term is the product, that is 8 times 3, which is minus 24 because that is minus 8, and the sum of the middle term. The middle term is plus 2, therefore 2 is the sum of this one. Now we need to find two numbers whose product is 24 and sum is 2. So 6 times 4 is minus 24 and 6 take away 4 is 2. Now basically we have split 2x into two different numbers. So now put the values, it will be 3x squared plus 6x minus 4x minus 8. Now we need to take common from first two terms, then last two terms. So take 3x common from first, it will be x plus 2 inside, and minus 4 from the second, and it will be x plus 2 left over inside because top one minus 8, that's why it is plus 2 inside. Now take x plus 2 common, we left with 3x minus 4 in one bracket and x plus 2 in another. So these are the factors of the equation. Now we need to find the roots. How we can find the roots? So for finding the roots, we need to equate the factors equal to 0. So both the factors separately we need to equate equal to 0. Now it will be 3x is equals to 4 and x will be equals to 4 divided by 3. So in this we know that when minus sign goes to other sides of equal to, it will become plus, and when multiplication goes to other sides of equal to, it will become divide. So that's why it's divided by 3. Now x plus 2 is equals to 0 gives us x is equals to minus 2. Plus will become minus. So therefore x is equals to 4 by 3 and minus 2 are the roots of this quadratic equation. Now let's do another example. Suppose we have the quadratic equation of the form 4x square plus 10x minus 6. Now the product between 4 and minus 6, first and the last term, is equals to minus 24. Don't forget the signs which are important, and sum is plus 10x. So means 10 or plus 10 is one and the same thing. Now we need to find two numbers. We know that 12 times 2 is 24, but 12 take away 2 is 10, and plus minus is minus for the multiplication. Now put the values, it will be 4x squared minus 2x plus 12x minus 6. Now we need to take common between first two terms and the last two terms. We can take 2x common between first two terms. Let's take it 2x, and inside it will be 2x minus 1. Take 6 common plus 6 common, and left inside will be 2x minus 1. So that same term needs to be inside the brackets. Now take the common term 2x minus 1 and left with us 2x plus 6 as well. Now these are the factors of this quadratic equation. Now we need to find the roots. Equate 2x plus 6 equal to 0 for finding the root. Similarly 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So it will be 2x is equals to minus 6 and x is equals to minus 6 divided by 2, and we know that 2 ones are 2 and 2 threes are 6. Therefore x is equals to minus 3. So we have reduced this. Now here two other sides, 2x will be equals to 1 and x will be equals to half. So therefore roots for this equation will be minus 3 and half. So for this one, minus 3 and half will be the two different roots of this quadratic equation. Now let's find the roots of equation x square plus 2x minus 15. Now in this one again same, we need to find the product of the first and the last term, the coefficients, basically the coefficients product. It will be minus 15 and sum is equals to 2. And we know that 5 times 3 is 15 and 5 take away 3 is 2. And plus minus is minus for the product. Now put the values inside, it will be x square plus minus 3x plus 5x minus 15. Now take from first two terms and last two terms common. We can take x common from first two terms, left inside x minus 3 and plus 5 left inside x minus 3. Now take x minus 3 common. We left with x plus 5 and x minus 3. So these are the factors of the quadratic equation. Now we need to find the roots. For finding the roots, equate x plus 5 is equals to 0 and other side x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x will be equals to minus 5 and x will be equals to 3. So therefore x is equals to minus 5 and 3 are the roots of this quadratic equation. Now let's do one more example. If we have the equation of the form 5x square minus 17x plus 6. Now in this one we have the product which is equals to 6 times 5 which is equals to 30 and sum is equals to minus 17. Now here we need the sum minus 17. So basically we need two terms. We know that 15 times 2 is 30, minus minus will be plus, but we need minus 17, therefore minus 15 and minus 2. Minus minus is plus, but with the bigger term it's minus, therefore minus 17. Now put the values. It will be 5x square minus 15x minus 2x plus 6. Take common 5x left inside x minus 3. Take minus 2 common left inside x minus 3. Now take x minus 3 common and it will be 5x minus 2 and x minus 3. So therefore these are the factors of this quadratic equation. Now left over with the roots. So for finding the roots, equate the values. 5x minus 2 is equals to 0 and x minus 3 is equals to 0. Now 5x will be equals to 2 and x is equals to 2 divided by 5 and x is equals to 3. Therefore x is equals to 2 divided by 5 and 3 are the roots of this quadratic equation. In this way we can solve this.